Welcome back to Pennsylvania Outdoor Life. Every year at this time, we help celebrate the environmental award winners. And the major award given out in this area is the Thomas P. Shelburne Award. And guess what? John Levitsky, he's been on Pennsylvania Outdoor Life several times. He is the recipient. Let's talk to John.
I'm the watershed specialist for Luzerne Conservation District, and basically I work in 904 square miles of Luzerne County, attempting to protect, restore, and enhance every watershed in Luzerne County. That's what watershed specialists do throughout the Commonwealth. If it wasn't for the partnerships that I have, one person can't do 904 square miles and 140 watersheds by themselves. And so Fish and Boat, Game Commission, PADEP, individual organizations, watershed stewards, Penn State Ag Extension, all these different organizations all work together. Trout Unlimited, Ducks Unlimited. We work with everybody and anybody that wants to step up to the plate to assist us in helping them to achieve their goals and clean up the waters or improve the habitat, whatever we're doing.
John grew up in a hunting and fishing family, and he says that helped him to better respect the environment. So let me ask you about this property in particular. Now you've got tubes, obviously, and you've done a lot of work here. Tell me about this property. How big is it, and what was the actual idea behind this?
It's part of a development that they established a green space, and it's a spectacular, it's both beneficial from a real estate value, because when these newer developments that actually have green spaces, they're worth more. Their real estate values are literally worth more because they have a green space and it's not all developed rock solid. It's not home by home by home. There's green areas.
Never to be touched, right?
Never to be touched. This is under perpetual protection. Now this old farmland that hasn't been farmed other than to hay for beef cattle is now converted back into wildlife habitat that's gradually growing back.
That's awesome.
And at the same time, it's taking up nutrient runoff that'll go to the stream. This is actually a wild trout stream. When the shade is sheltering the stream through the summers as these trees grow larger, you will not only reduce your nutrients, but you'll also reduce the temperature of the trout stream so that the cold water fish can grow in it.
It's a win-win.
It is.
Now, this is a private piece of property. You work with public entities too. Now, you have an example of that we can go over and look at the Dallas High School.
Dallas High School was a great partner in allowing us to create biology and botany class on their stormwater basins.
Let's go look at that.
All right.
John approached Dallas High School about getting rid of a hard-to-maintain drainage ditch and to transform it into something.
They said, well, what do you want to do? And I said, I want to create a biology botany class on the campus, improve the water quality coming out of your stormwater for fish and wildlife in the basin as well as downstream.
And how many years ago was this?
This was done in, I believe, 2019.
So 4 years you've created what you set out to create.
Yes. And I can walk through these cattails and not have a mosquito on me. And you know, and if we walk around, the elderberry are producing fruit already, and the birds have eaten all the elderberries off already. There's just the fronds from the elderberry that we planted.
Cattails, I see.
Cattails are nesting grounds for red-winged blackbirds. There's tons of red-winged blackbirds that nest here every year.
And you would never expect to see this against a busy road next to the baseball field of Dallas High School. Congratulations. I mean, this is what you envisioned, and it came true. Congratulations.
Thank you. I couldn't do it without all the partners. And the great part about my position here later in life is I'm not only benefiting fish and wildlife, I'm benefiting people as well.
Yeah, and that shows in all the projects that we've talked about that you do. So here we are, and we're standing here, and you are receiving the most prestigious award in the environment in Northeast and Central Pennsylvania, the Thomas P. Shelburne Award. Tell me your original reaction. Tell me, how did that feel when you were told you were the winner?
Well, actually, Josh, my boss, closed the door. I thought, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. and he said, no, this is good. And he says, you were awarded the Thomas P. Shelburne Award. And I said, I didn't even know I was nominated. Awesome. And it blew me away. And I was very excited to recognize that all the different people that I've worked with and involved with recognize that I have worked very hard to get where I am. I'm not saying I'm the know-all, do-all, be-all, but I learned a lot about, probably more about people than fish and wildlife in my career. As a consultant earlier on in the environmental sciences, and now as a watershed specialist, it's great because I can do things in habitats that I love. I can take habitats that we destroyed, whether it be from coal mining, urbanization, or whatever that we may have done in the development of our region, and try to do the best to restore it back to positive benefit for humans as well as fish and wildlife.
John, I could not think of a more deserved person for this award. You will leave a legacy behind, and the person that comes in to fill your seat when you do finally retire, it's going to be a hard pile of shoes to fit in, I'll tell you that much. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Now, you could certainly celebrate John, and congratulations again, and the other award winners. And here's how you can do that. The banquet itself takes place on October 19th from 5 to 9 at the Woodlands Inn and Resort. We say congratulations to all of the Environmental Partnership Award winners. Earth Conservancy of Luzerne County for its SB Run Stream Restoration Project. John Morrow from Lackawanna County for his work with the Lackawanna Heritage Valley Authority. Nicole Shapiro in Lackawanna County for her work with the Lackawanna County Office of Sustainability. And Scranton Tomorrow of Lackawanna County for focusing on conservation and community engagement with the vision for clean and green futures in Scranton. And the 2023 Emerging Environmental Leader Award, it goes to Jacob Smith of Luzerne and Lehigh counties for demonstrating leadership, initiative, and dedication with exceptional personal attributes in the environment. Once again, the Northeast Pennsylvania Awards Dinner takes place on October 19th from 5 to 9 at the Woodlands Inn and Resort. For more information, go to the website pecpa.org. We'll be right back.